The axle itself, it is a 20mm axle, and the bearings I got are 30mm, and I wanted, it was possible actually to have a 25mm even, but I don't know why I took this decision. So to convert this 20mm axle to 30, I bought a 25mm rod with 2.5mm thickness and the 30mm rod with 2.5mm thickness. Such holes here with welding points inside will help to hold them as one piece together. And you know, of course, as we said here, my engine there, the chain will be on the left side of the car here. So I took another reaction, is that I'm gonna convert the chain from this side to this side using other bearings and another small axle with, you know, some spokes and stuff, and it will come to the middle. So then I have this side, it's very short, so then, you know, I have to lengthen it using the other rods, and yeah, I'm excited about it. Let's see how it's gonna work. So this is how it looks like. I'm gonna just weld inside here, as you can see. Yep. And yeah, so I had bad times hammering this 30mm rod in, or how to say it, the 25mm inside the 30mm rod. I had very hard time, so it stopped here. I'm not gonna do, I still have this bearing here. Maybe I'm gonna use it to, so I don't have to make two bearings out there. There will be this bearing that lies on the ground, and it will be here from the downside maybe, and yeah, that's enough. So now I'm gonna move to the other side, but I'm gonna work on it other ways, you know. I'm gonna hammer both rods in each other and grind them to make them fit, weld them to each other, and then push them inside, or push the axle inside them. I have our rear axle probably sitting in place. I measured about 17 centimeters from the rear to the first hole here, and yeah, as you see, I have fitted everything. Here the bearings are fitted. You can touch them. Still didn't weld it the distance parts, because I need to figure out the place and where should they be welded exactly and screwed in, you know. But I'm really very happy to know it will be from the downside, this side will be here, and like that the frame will be a little bit higher, but it's not a problem. I'll figure out later how it should be done, and after I make body work it will make many changes. So for today I don't think that I'm gonna get it all mounted. I'm just trying to drill the holes now and mount the first sides, and maybe for tomorrow I will do the rest. We have our bearings are already there, but with one screw only, just to test it, you know, to see how it will be. And we have a differential out there. Now we need to just sew an adapter kind of stuff to mount the wheels. You know, it is actually working. Yeah. I have this bearing here on the sides. They are just to add more strength, you know, to the axle, not to damage the side bearings or the axle to pin the axle itself, you know. Here are two wheels. Okay, the frame is standing on the wheels, but not really exactly centered in the axle. But, you know. Okay, here are two wheels on the rear. The frame is just standing on them. Not even in the center of them, but yeah. It's standing on the rear axle. There is my differential. And my motor, my front axle with suspension. Yes, I have to figure out because see now the frame is getting really higher here. I have no idea. It will be okay.